All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all about the worst bride I've ever had to date. So this probably was like I think it was like my fourth bride. I was still working at Sephora, so I was doing brides, weddings on the weekend. This was my fourth bride, so it was like pretty early on. My mom came with me because she told me that she was getting me a hotel room. She was going to book me a room in the same hotel that they were staying in so that I can just spend the night, and in the morning I didn't have to worry about getting there because I was already there. My mom came with me because my mom came with me like, y'all ain't finna like give me a hotel, kill me. Child, my mama came with me. And also, the wedding I did before that, I did the whole bridal party. Like, I did the bridesmaids and did not get paid. I didn't get a lick of money. I got Scan, Zip, G, all of that. So my mom's like, nah, I'm coming with you. So she came with me. We get to the hotel that night, probably like 9 or 10 o'clock that evening to check into the room. Baby, we can't get to the room because the room not paid for. We can't check in. I can't contact my bride. They can't contact them, so we're just sitting there. They won't let my mom pay for the room. Literally, like an hour and a half passes by, and they finally show up to pay for the room. First red flag. First red flag. Why is the room? Why can't I just come check in? You say that you got the room for me, so I should have pulled up and was like, my name's so-and-so, like, I'm here for my room. No, they didn't know me, my name, nothing. Then the room wasn't paid for on top of that. Fast forward to the next morning.
Wait, not me thinking that I'm only on strike 2, but I'm actually on strike 3. We literally just went over 2 strikes in part 1. So strike 3 was I was already knee deep into doing makeup when they brought in like this whole breakfast spread. So muffins, croissants, bagels, orange juice, fruit, the whole shebang, which is pretty typical for when you're doing a bridal party. What wasn't typical was the fact that nobody asked me if I needed anything, if I wanted something to drink or something to eat. Keep in mind, I had been pushed out of my room, woken up an hour before my alarm was set to go off, pushed out of the room, didn't get to have anything to drink or anything to eat, rushed into the next room. Then I had to wait for the maid of honor to be ready. So nobody ate, nobody drank. Y'all bringing a whole spread and y'all not asking me or my guest, my mother, who was low-key my chaperone, LOL, if we wanted something to drink or eat. It was just so rude. Like, and I've never experienced that before. It's very typical for the bridal party or somebody to say to the makeup artist, hey, would you like something to eat? Want a break? Want something to drink? It was nothing. That was weird. Moving on. Let's get to the bride. Started doing her makeup. All is well. Already did a trial, so it's a breeze to do her makeup. Loved it. She looked beautiful. We took our pictures. Boom. My day was over. Let me tell you what was going on while I was doing her makeup. The hotel was trying to kick us the F out. The hotel was trying to evict us. She did not pay. So when you book a hotel and you're doing So instead of booking for 2 days, she only booked for that night, and checkout was at 11. It's 12 and we're still there. They give a warning. It's 12:30. They're like, what's going on? Then they didn't know that the room that the bridesmaids was getting ready in, they had no idea that all of those people was in that room. It was like 10 people in a tiny room. So now it's a fire hazard. Now the bridesmaids are running into the room that we're getting ready in with the bride. The hotel room was about 2 huff and puffs big, okay? I can huff and puff and be at the exit room, the exit door to the room. It was tiny. So it was just a lot of commotion, a lot going on. Next thing you know, I'm backed into the corner with my kid. So when I see like, okay, Key, it's time for you to evacuate. You've done the makeup. You've taken your pictures. You've taken your videos. The photographer is in here. He's already started taking his pictures. Let me get out. My mother had already left the room and went in the lobby. Like, she had left a long time ago. It was a lot of commotion. But before she left, she made sure to take a picture of the lady's ID, the bride's ID, because she had left her ID layer out on the table, and I hadn't gotten paid yet because the lady who was supposed to pay me kept running around trying to evade me. True story. I'm not lying. So my mom's snuck a picture of her ID because she like, I see what's going on. Let me take this picture and let me go wait in the lobby. So I'm like, let me just start packing my stuff up because people keep coming in this room. I'm getting backed into the corner. I'm claustrophobic. I'm hot. Let me pack up my stuff and wait in the lobby just in case like I'm still needed. Pack up my stuff. By the time I turn back around from packing up my stuff, it's about 23 people in the room, crammed into the room, and they're starting like their traditional ceremony. I think she was Ghanaian, but I can't remember. So they was like doing their ceremony, which is something that I've done tons of African weddings. So, you know, the culture is different depending on where you're from. No big deal. The big deal came in when she started boo-hoo sobbing. Not crying, not getting teary-eyed. I mean, sobbing uncontrollably. Waterfalls. Y'all already know what that means. Y'all know math. Y'all know physics. Y'all know what that means. Baby, don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's just get a makeup wipe and start this all over. But no, she needed a major touch up. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm freaking out because I've never seen anything like this in my freaking life. Like, yo, come on now. Come on. You know better. Hold it down. You ain't even get down the aisle yet. Come on. So she look at me, I look at her, and I'm like, no worries, I have you. But, you know, I packed up my kit, so I just need to get up out this corner. I need the room to be cleared out, number one. So I'm like, I need the room to be cleared out. I need to get out of this corner so I can dig into my kit. And so this was like back in the day. I had the Inglot kit, you know, with the drawers and everything. It's nothing to me to pull out. You know, it was easy, but I'm like, I need space to do this. And we need to clear this room out. You're dressed in your wedding. You're in your wedding dress. She was in her wedding dress. So I'm like, I need to cover her up. I need to drape something over her so I can touch her up. Let me tell y'all something. She didn't want to wait for that. Nobody was clearing out the room. I'm still in the corner. I literally couldn't move because there was so many people in the room. Like, I had no room to move or do anything. Like, I'm fighting for my life in this corner. So finally, let me not even say finally, somewhere along the line, somebody passes her a bottle of MAC foundation. That wasn't even her color. It probably was NW45. This lady touches up her own makeup with a dirty Beauty Blender sponge. So I'm just like, I'm probably still going to have to fix this. So when I was finally able to like get out of the corner, I rolled by her and I rolled like towards the front of the room where the first nightstand was. So I'm starting to like unpack my stuff. She gets up. The foundation bottle was in front of her, right? She gets up in this big poofy dress and proceeds to walk. Nobody told her to get up and walk to go anywhere. She proceeds to walk. Her poofy dress literally knocks over the foundation bottle that she did not close all the way. And the foundation got all over the bottom of her wedding dress, her white wedding dress. There was brown foundation all over the bottom of her dress. Baby, I was done.